Alright. Today we're playing Doki, as you can hear. Bam. There we go. And I'm recording, right? Yep. Okay, everything good. Making sure it's recording. Now, today we're playing Doki with Beet. And she is actually going to reveal her voice in this video, hopefully. Unless she changes her mind, so yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And tell me when you're ready in Discord, to speak. Yeah. Alright. You ready to speak? Okay. I have my first words prepared. Good. Good. Alright, I'm excited. Let's hear Beet's voice for the first time. Pea Shooter says, "Mine is E." Those are good words. Good words. Hey Pea Shooter, we're recording. Hey Pea Shooter. Voice time. Alright, let's hear it.
Hello. I want to say is E.
Okay.
Pea Shooter! What the heck? So, my first words, I prepared them wrong. I wanted to just scream at Pea Shooter. Aren't you gonna get copyrighted?
Honestly, probably, but, well, actually, no, because I've checked other, videos that are Doki, and they have the music in it, and they're not copyrighted, so we good.
Oh, well, I
Apparently,
guess more.
apparently Dan didn't think of copyrighting their music. They would have made millions.
Oh.
Alright, well, I think it's time for us to, start a new game, shall we?
Okay. Screen share.
Ah, yes, good idea. Screen
I
share.
can't react to anything you're saying. Yes.
Alright, is it running?
Yeah, it's running.
Alright. Hey! I see an annoying
Hey.
girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see making today. But it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long, ? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting. So, okay, waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay. I overslept again, like we couldn't tell. But I caught you this time. Yeah. Let me see if this works. Does this work? Oh my, that is way too big on OBS. Yeah. E. What the? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened.
What is your screen? What is your background?
Oh, yeah, that's Mario. OBS can't see it because it's currently just a black screen. But, quick intermission. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is going
I'm
on?
gonna mute so the camera doesn't catch me. So that, never mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute OBS. All right.
No,
we're back.
Nice.
We're back. I know what happened. So I tried installing like a previous save file has been, yes, delete it.
I'm just gonna hide now.
This game is, yep. Well, this is a good disclaimer.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game.
Huh, sus.
Who listened to that?
I agree!
Oh.
Here's the bass drop. Alright. New game.
Just like flapping
No,
random things.
Chomper. Yeah. There we go. Hey! Okay, we've already seen it.
Hello there.
Go my. Let's see. How is OBS capturing this full screen? It's doing okay. Okay. Maybe only because, yeah. You say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Chomper. Thank you. I am very mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's true. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Well drawn game.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. That's sweet. Whatever you say, Sayori.
Just epically ignores everything she said.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. You know what's weird about this game is that when characters are talking, they kind of just... When they stop talking, they kind of just Thanos snap out of existence, you know?
It's very true.
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Chomper, have you decided on a club to join yet? I don't want to join a club. A club?
Quitting.
I already told you
like
already. I'm not interested
Twitter's
in joining
bad.
any
It's like
club.
fine. Oh, are you okay?
I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You
Quote
told me
from
you would
the Owl
join a
House.
club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. Actually, I'll turn this on. Where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I don't know what this does. Oh, Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content by getting on... I can't speak. Just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Instead, MC's going to college.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? Well, that sounds pretty neat.
Yes. It sounds like Beet. I'm sorry, I'm not funny.
Aha. Ahaha. Aha, funny.
Uh-huh.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Don't make me keep worrying.
That's
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. We know! I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Not a fan. Hello? Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. This must be like one of the only Doki Doki videos coming out in 2020.
True.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Wow.
I relate to that.
You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you wait to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club, stupid girl! Meanie! Why does everyone say so much? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. That's sad. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. And teehee, I'm a little shy. Look at that. I'm shy.
He's kind of shy though.
I'm not like other girls.
Quirky!
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. Jeez. Or if she's so... I don't know what that word is. A little alongside.
Really Chomper.
No, I don't. Fine, I'll stop for buy for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. This is the decision that...
Don't go to the literature club.
You sound like someone's gonna get
fit.
murdered.
That just made me much happier than I was a couple seconds ago.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Hopefully it was a good cupcake.
Yeah. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. FBI, open up! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hello, girl with purple hair and... Why is that so long? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Chomper, what a nice surprise.
She's the only character that's like front-facing.
I know. They're both like to the side a little bit. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably at first year. What a nerd! She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I love how they just grow 2 times larger. Well, not 2 times larger, but like a 0.5% larger. You know?
Yeah.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Chomper. That pose. I've never liked that pose. I've seen small clips of this that game before.
I know what you're in for, Chomper.
And that pose, I just don't trust it. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Chomper. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit down next to me or Monica. Also, is it just one table, or is it this many tables? Like, I know it's a classroom, but like, that's the thing I've always wondered. Is this what it actually looks like, or did they just make some artwork of a classroom, then put it in the game?
I mean, if you think about it, he honestly could sit in the very corner of the class and just...
Yeah, over there.
Talk about the cupcakes.
Yeah, honestly, that would be good. Oh, get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Jeez, Natsuki. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Tea! Tea!
Tea! She's copying.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Some British tea. Sorry for the British people out there. You know, I bet nobody will watch our videos who are British.
Me.
But whatever. The girls have a few desks arranged I cannot speak today. Arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. By the way, I do love myself a cupcake, but I can't see. I can only smell. So like, I don't know what, yeah. And I can smell to see, apparently. I don't know. The logic of me actually seeing is bad because I don't have eyeballs. So, yeah. Anyway.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, my Plants vs. Zombies character doesn't have eyeballs and has never had eyeballs. So, like...
I forgot what Beet looks like.
Hold on. Beet. PBZ. Like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That.
I can see.
Oh, I forgot I'm screen sharing.
So
cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Did Natsuki poison the cupcakes or something? I feel like that's something she would do. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Why? I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Honestly, now a cupcake sounds good, darn it.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah! How dare you, Natsuki? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. No, I actually haven't made them for you or anything. You just got even shorter than you previously were. I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Slowly
Well, maybe.
smaller and smaller.
But not for you know, you dummy. Bruh. Alright. I gave up. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and discuss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh no, I'm just choking.
Oh. Beet has the virus. No. Oh.
No.
Now YouTube's gonna get mad at me, I guess.
You didn't say the name of it.
Sure. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Eyes. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. You know what's weird about this game? Is that it's really just way too oddly, what's it called? Just oddly...
I'm just sitting here. What do you mean? Oddly...
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything at all. I'm totally not gonna advertise real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, according to YouTube statistics.
I'm leaving.
I'm joking. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'm not. Well, we'll make you feel right at home, okay? Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club as fun and exciting for everyone. Well, that's pretty epic, I don't care. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how people prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature clubs, no, just literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. They're holding hands. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yuri is like the only one who has her hands on her back. Look at that. Like ever. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like this festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah. Alright, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Chomper, what kind of things do you like to read?
Horror.
Considering how many I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Honestly, visual novels are very epic, like this one. It's pretty epic. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. That's true. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immersed me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, I'm a plant, not a rock. So,
it's a metaphor.
I know it's a metaphor. I'm trying to make a joke here, but Beet keeps ruining it. Hashtag Sue Beet. Hashtag Sue Beet.
What?
Hashtag Sue Beet.
Don't sue me.
Sue
No,
Beet.
I have like $2.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Murder! Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
Scary.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Shiori shittles up behind Natsuki and pulls her hand on her shoulders. Grr face, grr. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Why is this game actually so deep? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. 30 minutes has gone by. 30-minute mark, am I right, guys? Am I right? Chat? Even though there's no chat, this isn't a live stream.
It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit there in silence for a moment. You know what? I'm gonna save. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That's smart. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Chomper? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth and with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Short! Chomper, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. That wasn't one by one, by the way. That was all at a time. Yes, I'm so happy. I know you are, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a second. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super, ticked off. Yep.
No.
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Chomper, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Chomper, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. Well, I think that's a good way to stop it, right?
What?
I think that's a good place to stop the recording, right?
Okay.
Hope you y'all enjoy, and we'll see you next time on the next video. Hooray! Doki Doki, have a good day, and also subscribe and like and also share, maybe. Yay. If you can share. Oh, and also, according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of people who watch our videos are actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy our videos, please do subscribe. Yeah, alright, I'm becoming what I swore to destroy. Goodbye.